guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. And I know I haven't uploaded in a little bit, but I think when you see this, you'll have seen my 11th month update with my TSW, if you still check my videos out. But I basically took a break off of my YouTube channel, just a little break, to, like, pour into myself, kind of, meditate and have some moments with myself. And yeah, if you didn't check out my last video, which is the 11th month update, my skin is doing really good. Like, that's a shadow, but I have some marks still, but it's doing really good. I have on a little makeup today, but I just figured, why not come on here and just talk for a little bit about, I don't know, life and changes, and just being okay with what is happening around you and what's happening to you and what's happening for you. And yesterday was February 15th, and I was having a difficult day because a lot of times I feel like, things are happening around me and not for me. But I had to catch myself. Because I started to remember what I have accomplished, what I've come through. And I wanted to come in here to just let people know, like, I am human myself too. Like, we all have those moments when we feel like, sorry, my hair's getting on my we all have those moments when we feel like we're not doing enough, or nothing is happening as fast as we want it to happen, or we feel like things should happen for us when we think they should happen. But I reminded myself that it's okay to feel those feelings, but things will happen when they naturally are supposed to happen for you. And sometimes things will happen for you like they happen for other people, because it's just, those things are not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you might want, it might be bigger. The things that you want might be a bigger thing that's coming in for you. And that's why you're waiting so long to get your abundance. You know what I mean? So I had to remind myself of that. And I said to myself, you know what, I could just get on the camera and talk. Because sometimes I feel like if I'm just sitting on here talking, like, and it doesn't, like, I don't know, make any sense, what's the point in putting it up? But I don't want to get too in my head about anything. I just want to continue to put my talks up on how I'm feeling. And even though a lot of my things are redundant and I might say something over and over, it's because I'm trying to understand it myself. And yeah, so what have I been doing? I've been journaling, I've been drawing, I did my hair in a different style. I've been doing masks. I do mask on my face. I have a mask on this page. I've been working on my skin, trying to eat right. There's things that I really, really want to happen for me, and they haven't happened just yet. But I'm realizing that in this moment of quietness, I need to be grateful for this moment, because I never know if, like, then in the next second I could be super busy and not have the moment to sit down here and really think, or to go outside early in the morning with my dog. And thank God, every morning I get up, I go outside, I look up to the sky and I talk to God. I get in a squat formation and I pray, and I ask God to bring in the things that are meant for me, and to push away the things that are not meant for me. And I ask Him to continue to protect me, and anything that anybody has to say that's like negative or evil, I push that shit right back to them, because it's not for me. That their energy is not for me. I do my best to stay in my own energy and not listen to what I feel like other people are saying about me, because I could feel it sometimes, you know what I mean? But I am a very positive person, and I believe that things will change, when they are supposed to change. And even I am still learning that. So yeah, I kind of miss my YouTube channel. And I feel like I have something to say. I always feel like I have something to say. But y'all know, when I hit this camera, it's kind of hard for me to get it out. But I don't feel like turning it off. I'm just gonna keep going, and this could be a ramble. You could watch it, you could not watch it. I really don't care, because this is like my little diary anyway, you know? But yeah, today I got up, I went outside, and it's gonna be 73 degrees today in Georgia. So I went outside with my dog, and I was doing the ball for him, and I was noticing all the birds and everything that's changing. Like, I'm starting to see green grass coming through the ground, and it's exciting to see stuff like, you know, new beginnings again. A fresh start is what I'm like hearing when I'm outside. So I squat down and I'm praying, and I'm, you know, thanking God and everybody that walked this earth before me, my ancestors, like, for doing the things that they have done. I'm so appreciative of everything they have done so that I could be where I'm at, and that makes you more appreciative for the things you're going through too, because you got to remember, a lot of people in the past weren't able to do most of the shit that we're able to do, like upload and, you know, connect through the internet and just have a different way of living. Like, my ancestors were most likely slaves, you know, like working for somebody else, toiling the land that they claim is not theirs, you know. So, and it is very much theirs. They work very hard on these American lands. They work very hard to build places that were not considered theirs, and had to eat like shit. You know, they weren't given the same food. They weren't treated the same way. They weren't treated right, you know. So I'm very cognizant of the blessings that I have around me, and I'm grateful for everything they have done for me, and you, even if you don't want to recognize it. So with that being said, like, this is a fresh start for you to grow, a fresh start for you to start something you want to start. If there's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. Don't let anybody hold you back. I mean, you have one time in the body that you're in, you know, and you don't want to waste that by thinking about what others think about what you're going to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, let them figure their shit out and you figure your shit out. So for me, I'm very creative. I draw, I paint, I like to do makeup, but I don't want it to be focused on makeup. I don't want my whole page to be focused on makeup. I don't want my whole page to be focused on hairstyles. I just want to show you guys me if I decide to keep doing this YouTube thing. And I don't want to be stuck on YouTube either. I just want to be able to be authentically myself and share myself, and hopefully inspire somebody out there to be authentically you. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to be happy sometimes. It's okay to let go of friendships you have for years. It's okay to choose you. It doesn't have to be any animosity or anything like that. You just let go and let love, okay? And I'm learning that every day by connecting with myself, because I don't really hang with so many people. I have, let's see, I could count them on my hand, and I have one good friend. She really understands me at this moment, and I love her for it. And I have some good people in my corner. But if you feel like the people around you are not for you, it's okay to let it go. New people will come in when they're supposed to. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is like loving on yourself. And I'm not talking about, oh, let me go do some makeup, let me go get my hair done. I'm talking about like loving on yourself for real. Like, you know, you go in the bathtub, you look yourself in the mirror, you tell yourself you love yourself. I love you because you're beautiful. I love you because you're a good person. I love you because you're honest. I love you because you're trustworthy. Like, speak to yourself. Pour into yourself. When I say pour into yourself like it's a man or woman next to you that's telling you that they love you every day. You know? Say it's okay to be a little into yourself and say, you know what? You're a good person. Like, I sat down the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, you are a nice person. Like, I know I might come off harsh sometimes to a lot of people, like, well, in the past. I don't even want to put that on myself. In the past, people used to say, like, I'm too, like, honest. They like that at first, but then they say I'm too honest. And that's fine. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But I'd rather be honest and truthful than hide behind these fabricated lines or walls that we put up and pretend to be something I'm not. You know what I mean? So, you got to let go of what's not for you. And you have to be okay with letting go with what's not for you. Even if it's a long-time ass relationship, even if it's somebody in your family that's making you feel uncomfortable, I've learned throughout my years in this damn body that it's not worth it to try to hold on to relationships that no longer serves you, that no longer is giving you something that you're not learning from. Like, what's the point in being around somebody that's gonna make you feel bad or have you looking at yourself in a certain way, have you picking at yourself? And you know what I mean. Sometimes, like, you go around somebody, oh, you got a little fat. Oh, you gaining weight. Oh, you skinny. You eating? You sure you eating? Like, and it's a constant thing, and it's bothering you to where you're coming home and you're looking at yourself and you starting to think about yourself in that type of way. Let that person go. I just want to really spread love and positivity and let you know that anything that you might be facing right now, whether it's a sickness, somebody not being right to you, or loving you the right way, let it go. Just let it go. I know it's easier said than done because I took my steps, but you'll know when it's the right time for that person or something to not be in your life. And I'm so happy that I am where I am right now after my long, hard year of 2021. And even 2020, since 2019 actually. But 2021 was hard. And I learned a lot of lessons. And I'm okay with people having a perspective of me that doesn't align with who I am. That's just life, People are going to think what they want to think about you. But I have learned that it doesn't matter because I know who I am and I know what I give to relationships, to people, to myself. And I know how I am. I know that I sometimes have a standard for people to be at because I know what I'm giving, so I want you to give back. But if there are people in your life who won't meet those standards, it's time to make a decision, a choice for yourself. And you just move on and live life and be happy. And happiness does not come from things. It does not come from things. It does not come from material or even money. Happiness comes from within. Happiness comes from you being able to sit with yourself and just feel free. Like, nowadays, I could get up in the morning and I feel good. Like, and this is not even me putting on for this camera. When I get up in the morning, I feel really good. I don't have nothing to stress about, like, on a physical thing. Just from coming from that situation in 2021 with my TSW, I don't have nothing to worry about. Like, I really got that sense of peace. Like, I just have a peace that came over me. And honestly, I was in a fog for a very long time since my brother passed away. I'm happy to be out that fog. I'm happy to wake up and feel good. No matter what green eyes, evil eyes, or spell work, people gossiping about me. I don't care. It's not affecting me. It's affecting you because you're wasting time talking about me when you could be working on you. And that goes for anybody watching this video, Anybody that's talking about you, that's really their own issues they have within themselves that they don't want to face. So what's something that I could connect with somebody else on? Let's talk about this person. Let's talk about this person in a negative way because that way we can bond. That's low vibrational. I'm not into that. And I let low vibrational people say whatever the fuck they want to say about me. I don't care. So yeah, I found that peace through my meditation, through my aligning my chakras. And I do it every day. I'm every day aligning my chakras, listening to frequencies. and wanting to better myself as a human being, because I know that there's things that are coming in for me that even I have yet to see, but I feel it, and it's gonna come regardless of what he, she, or entity might think or about me, or where I need to go, or what they think I have done to them to make the story be a certain way, you know? So I just came on here to basically say, like, you know, pour into yourself, love on yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. And I just want to come in here and say hi. Later. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. And I'll come in here and chat about something next week. If you have anything you want me to talk about, you have any questions or any topics you want me to touch on, I'm open to trying the topic as long as it's nothing crazy. If you have any questions about how I overcame certain things, like with my mind and letting go of people, places, and things, let me know. I could talk about that. If you have any questions about like head wraps, braids, anything like that, makeup stuff that I use, leave them in the description box below and I'll make a video. But anyways, later.